Today's little blog is from a garden which is in North Nottinghamshire. It's Clumber, and it's a walled garden, so basically a good place to come to get ideas of different plants to grow. They do herbs, soft fruit and fruit trees, as well as flowers.
On a garden visit here, I've had a few ideas. This is lemon verbena, so I managed to get a few of these. This looks interesting, Salvia elegans or scarlet pineapple, and I did try scent, and it is really pineapple. This is looking well developed here. They've got dill here. This one is lime basil, and yes, it definitely does have the zest of lime, so worth a try. This is a fig tree, and after seeing a video posted by Petals on the Paving Slabs, you can see that these people have actually done exactly what he said. They've actually pinched out the leaders on this fig plant, which is in a pot, as you can see. It looks like a really decent sized pot, possibly 60 or 70 litres at least, and it's a Ficus carica, or white Marseille, and sure enough you've got, as you can see, plenty of fruit on for such a young plant. And these ones, I presume the actual plants may well have come from last year, and then this year they'll be ripening off. But yes, so it shows that you can have success with these varieties. Came across this interesting variety. It's coriander fern leaf, and next to what you'd call your standard coriander, that one's called Coriander Calypso, but this one here looks very unusual. I should be looking for this in the shop then, and I shall trust to see if they've got this one. Lovely. This one says apple mint, and I shall be seeing if it does exactly what it says on the tin. This is a mixed bed herb garden, and this is why I like herb gardens. As you can see, you've always got plenty of bees around. Busying themselves. And there's one there. In Nottingham we have a Nottingham medlar, and this is up the road in Nottinghamshire, and as you can see there's some medlars there, quite hard to touch. They don't ripen, I don't believe, until October, but quite a mature specimen, this one. This one's called Pear Calypso, and there's an espalier. Doing very well here. Here we have a couple of peaches, and the neighbouring tree is a Royal George. I can't see any others on it, and these are espaliers, so seems to be about it. This one's called Apricot Moor Park, and at first I couldn't see anything, but then looking up all along one particular branch I thought, goodness me, virtually the whole crop seems to be clustered there, as you can see. Lots of varieties of rhubarb here, and a good example is this one here, Royal Albert, which, as you can see, next year I'm going to have a go at growing some of this. It's called cardoon, and there's a reason why. Look at this, it really does attract pollinators, and apparently parts of it can be used in have culinary uses. Sometimes it's just midribs of leaves, which is not fantastic, but it's not for that reason that you'd want to have cardoon. It's a really tall, beautiful plant. It looks a lot like an artichoke in the flower head. Lots of fruit trees, especially apples, on espaliers, on wires, as you can see as I'm just moving along here, and some of them I presume they keep them as pollinators, and others, like these two here, are just very heavy cropping, and just shows you that on a essentially 2D frame what you can do with an established tree. Plenty of beautiful flowers here, like this eryngium, and again, as you can see, the pollinators love it. And these espaliers continue all the way around, beautiful walkways, as you can see. Continuous plants. Apple Molster or something. Really are impressed by this display of fruit here in these gardens. Most enjoyable day out. And all sorts of extras like these flower borders all along to brighten up the day. It's overcast today, but even so, as you can see, and there's a run all the way up to a beautiful glass house back from Victorian times. Well worth a visit. Huge gardens with these classic walls, you know, trapping and radiating the heat back to the plants. These along here are mostly apple, and on the other side of the wall, they've even on the outside of the wall, they've even loaded it up with pear trees. And this is one of the second largest rhubarb collection in the UK here as well. These are just stunning. These Achillea species flowers, and when I look at them, it's like some sort of something from a cartoon movie almost, you know, something almost Disney about these colours. They're just so vibrant, and such a variation of colour of different hybrids all on the same plant, showing different variation inheritance characteristics. Amazing colour. They're at their best now as we're coming up towards third week in July. Of course, if you like your dailies, this is Daily Wizard of Oz, and these plants will obviously carry on flowering right through till October. Maybe not so long here in the walled garden, because it really does advance the season by a couple of weeks, as opposed to being not, you know, walled, but beautiful colours. This plant is a boysenberry, and I've just caught some blackbirds hanging around. And I'm not surprised, it's an attractive plant. If you push for space, you can see what they've done with these fruit trees on a single line here, basically. This one looked interesting. I've seen quite a few pears here today, but this one's called Pear de Rondeau, and for a little compact tree, just look what you get in terms of your fruit, even including the fruit fall, which probably happens in June. This one's quite a superb specimen. Now there's something I didn't know. It says worms have 5 hearts. Well, that's it for now for my garden visit. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. It's overcast today, but still a bit nicer for the plants to be not in full sun. Plenty to see and do here. Hope you enjoyed it.